Hey guys, it's me, Brianna. We're back again with the next episode of my Sims Freeplay Legacy series. I'm so excited to get started with today's episode. We are getting so close to the wedding. If y'all want to know, it's like 2 episodes away, and I am literally so freaking excited. I can't even speak today. We spent some time with David at his job, so I really like the aspect of playing with David some while Naomi's like at work. So we can kind of like, since we got a new sim in our household, I mean, we can't really play as Apollo, but since we have David in our household, we can then play with him more. And there's so many things to unpack with David, especially with his mamas and how angry he's been and upset, and just he just feels like he's just not winning in life, but like same, you know? So David is going through a lot. He just feels like a failure with life, and we're kind of going to explore some of that today. But we are also needing to prepare for the wedding things and getting our last minute finishing touches in before the big day. I'm so excited. It's literally going to take me all day. I can't wait to film this episode for the wedding. Oh, bro, it should be so good. I can't wait. Anyways, let's just hop right into this video. Make sure you guys subscribe down below so I know that you're liking the series, you want to see more from the channel, and also give this video a like to let me know that you like the video, and we're just gonna hop right onto it. David is here in the apartment, and Naomi is actually off to work already. So David's just here watching over Apollo before he has to go into work. But I'm pretty sure that David is not going to go into work. He's not gonna go. So he's just really feeling bad after the last episode we played with him. He's just really feeling terrible. He's not doing anything great with his life or anything. So he's just like not gonna go into work. But he's not gonna tell Naomi. So yeah, he's just taking care of Apollo right now. And I got these little puppy pads by Reshade. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, what the heck? It just landed there. All right, well, it is spring cleaning day, so let's clean this up. Okay, you didn't even see Apollo go poo. It was just like, oh, there's poo. And call Apollo to eat. What are you doing, David? What David doesn't know is that I actually changed Naomi's schedule because she is going to work like part-time at her job, and I think I'm still kind of lagging a little bit. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, y'all. My cameras hate me today. But she's actually gonna work part-time so she could focus more on like her writing, because I was like, we still want Naomi to write a book. I want her book to get nominated for an award. That'll be so cute. I really want to focus on that more, especially like after the wedding and then them like living their lives together afterwards. So yeah, but you know, slowly but surely we gotta write some books so something can get nominated, you know? David's kind of like, he doesn't know if he's gonna go into work. I don't know if he should try to like, I think he won't like no call no show. I think he might just 34 minutes. I think he might like call like out like he's sick. You know, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. Oh, call in fake sick to work. Yeah, we'll have David do that. Yeah, David's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sick, bro. I can't go. Sorry to hear that. Feel better soon. Why, thank you. Thank you. All right, no, David, you do not get the privilege of cooking ever again. How many fires you started, and then I guess just clean the floor if you want to help and clean up some more. But yeah, you could do that. But now, since you know David's not going into work, we're actually going to travel out with him and help David get back to his feet. You know, I kind of like, you know, when Naomi's gone, we could like have another sim to play with, and David is the one. So like, I kind of like having David around to play with. All right, so let's go out with David. I was gonna go and take Apollo for a walk, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go over to the rec center. Alrighty, so we're here at the Manzanita Rec Center. Yeah, this was built by James Turner. Right when I saw it, I didn't see like his building video, but right when I saw this build, I think he was playing it in like a Let's Play or something. I was like, yeah, I need that in my game. I need that in my game. Alrighty, so this is the Manzanita Rec Center if you guys do want to check it out. But yeah, it's by James Turner. So yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed with that. We're gonna have David go inside. I think that I added like a little vending machine. Oh, well, he needs a membership card first. Wait, is that is that Dylan? Wait, hold on. It's Dylan. Yo. All right, didn't know our brother was here. And we're gonna browse the vending machine, see what movies are out. The Adventures of Spaceship Simulation. Let's do that. Yeah, but these are so cool. A little vending machine. All right, David, you got the movie? All right, W. All right, so now, wait, where's Dylan? Because this is actually perfect that Dylan is here. Because, oh, there we go. Build with Dylan. I gotta see this.
Robbie Fareed. Kinsport's a fun Garby.
Was she okay? Okay, so this right here is Yesenia. I don't know if y'all remember Yesenia, how she used to look. And I'll see if I can put up like a little picture or video of how she used to look. But yeah, I changed her up a lot. I just thought that the look that she originally was in was not doing her justice. I really wanted someone to wear this big curly fro, so Yesenia was the lucky one. And I changed around like her outfits and whatnot. So yeah, she is cute. But if you guys remember Yesenia was the girl that Dylan was talking to when we went to Windenburg, and it turned out that she was just visiting Windenburg, and she actually lived in Newcrest. So yeah, it just all kind of worked out, you know. But yeah, we're just gonna talk to Dylan and be like, hey, Dylan, wait, isn't that, you know, Yesenia, bro? Like, what's up? Naomi painted a masterpiece. When did she paint it? Oh, wait, Naomi's here? Wait, Naomi is here. Oh, wait, we're gonna keep that. When did she get here? Oh. Naomi doesn't know that David skipped work. Wait, where's Dylan? Dylan is ruining the plot. I didn't even know she came. Did y'all notice when Naomi came? Okay, so like I was saying, Naomi gets off of work early now, but she didn't tell David yet because this is her first day like getting off of work. David doesn't know that Naomi gets off of work early. And all of a sudden she goes to the rec center that David says. That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna talk to Dylan. Hey, like, what's going on? And Dylan's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just hanging out, you know, vibing. You know, I'm with someone. And David's gonna be like, you with someone? Like, who are you with? And he's gonna be like, well, you know how I was telling you about that girl, you know, that we met in Windenburg, and turns out that, you know, she like lived in Newcrest, and we kind of like got, you know, reconnected again when I saw you at the bar. And David's like, I didn't even know that you were there. We kind of like hit it off, you know, like David's probably like, oh man, that's so cool, like really happy for you. And Dylan's like, I don't know, like she was just the one, like she's my soulmate. I just fell in love, like love at first sight, you know, like, you know how that pop-up came, you know. So yeah, so Dylan pretty much is kind of trying to get with like Yesenia, and Yesenia was here because, you know, they were hanging out at the rec center together. So yeah, David kind of, you know, cramped his style a little bit, but I think Yesenia's still here. I'm about to say, I think she left, but yeah, she's still here. It looks like, is that like a not so good face that she's not really good into music? Yeah, she might want to practice some more. Yeah. But basically, yeah, they're just chatting about like Yesenia, and like David's like, oh well, you know, if you really like her, you want to bring her to the wedding, like I think it'd be great. We should all go out to eat. Like let's like just have like, you know, like a double date, like me and Naomi, you and Yesenia. There's Naomi, bro. Dylan's gonna be like letting David know, like, you know, speaking of dinner, did you get Charlene's message? And Dylan's gonna be like, what do you mean, like Charlene's message? And then Dylan's basically gonna tell David that Charlene had invited them to dinner. You know, Charlene's still staying over at David and, well, David's old place, Dylan's now current only place. So Charlene is still staying with her brother, but the kids had to go back because they had school and whatnot. So they went back to Sulani to go back to school. And then, yeah, Charlene is staying with Dylan. So Charlene was like, hey, like basically telling Dylan, like, if you ever see David, try to convince him to come to dinner because I sent him a message. He hasn't responded, but try to convince him to come to dinner because Charlene wants to have a dinner with Rosemary because Rosemary is in town. She is in town. So they want to try to patch things up. So Charlene is gonna like not tell David about Rosemary. Dylan's gonna be like, yeah, you and Naomi, you guys should come to dinner tonight. Like we're just gonna like, you know, hang out before the wedding, you know? Just go to dinner, you know? So yeah, it'd be nice, but Yesenia's not coming. He's just gonna, like, he's just saying this just to be like, you know, trying to convince David to come. And David's gonna be like, let's tell Naomi as well. Oh my gosh, there's Naomi. Okay, so here's Naomi. How was she at work? Work discomfort. Irresponsible Sims. I love how she's irresponsible. Let me change her outfit. All right, well, this is a new outfit that I gave Naomi. I just like to give her new outfits. And it's so cute. The butterfly leggings, the butterfly and the hair. Like, oh man, she's gorgeous, man. She's gorgeous. But yeah, this is Naomi, her little cartoony look. Yeah, you know, just looks good. And then I gave Phoenix a little bit of a cartoony look too. But yeah, everybody looks good. Everybody looks good. But yeah, Naomi's gonna come over and she's gonna be like so shocked, like, what? Like, David, why are you here? All right, we're gonna shout some forbidden words at David. Because we're gonna be like, David, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Naomi's like, what are you doing here? I thought you were at work. What happened? David's like, Naomi. She's like, Naomi, what are you doing here? Naomi's like, why are you at the rec center? I thought you were at work, David. Like, and what about Apollo? Like, he's like, Apollo's fine. Like, you know, he's good. And Naomi's like, you know, I'm just gonna go back home. I want to check in on him. And Dylan's like, oh, Naomi, before you go, I was just telling David that you guys should come out to dinner. Me and, you know, my new girlfriend, Yesenia. And Naomi's gonna be like, girlfriend, okay. Yeah, basically, Dylan's gonna be like, hey, like, Naomi, like, come out to dinner. It's gonna be great. Just, you know, just the four of us. You should definitely come. And she's like, oh, the four of us? Or no, five of us, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the five of us. So she's gonna be like, oh wait, who's the additional person? She's like, oh yeah, Charlene's still here. And she's like, oh my gosh, Charlene, my new sister. So he's like, oh yeah, we'd definitely love to come. What time should we come to the dinner? And Dylan's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like around 5. So around 5 o'clock we will go to the dinner. Actually, we'll make it 4. We'll make it 4 so we can have it done early. But yeah, Naomi's like, David, I swear, okay, I'm just gonna head back home. You can hang out with your brother, but I'm gonna check on Apollo. And Dylan's like, ooh. David's like, oh, she'll be fine. Like, she's fine. Like, Dylan's like, bro, like, how, like, come on now. Like, Naomi, like, you gotta tell your fiance, like, what's up, bro? You gotta tell your fiance what's up. And David's like, yeah, like, I know, like, I'm terrible. Like, I'm terrible. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, maybe, like, I'm just overwhelmed with, like, all of this stuff, especially, like, the wedding coming up too. Like, David is becoming one of them, and we don't want that to happen. He's becoming one of them. We're gonna hang out with David until the dinner. Play symbols with Dylan. Let's see if we can just, like, instead of, like, just chatting, let's just, like, play this game.
Symbols! Terrible!
Symbols! I just love how Dylan just loves to have his shirt off. Like, hello? Like, come on. Wait, is Yesenia still here, I wonder? Oh, Yesenia's still here. Okay, so maybe we'll say that, you know, she's gonna come downstairs and we'll have David do a friendly introduction to Yesenia. Just so he can, like, meet her, you know who she is. Yeah, she is coming down here. You know, David was so much into fashion. He's always looking around and telling people that they look ugly. Like, I don't understand this. Yeah, so we're gonna have David meet Dylan. Oh my gosh, I literally can't. I'm literally saying everybody's name wrong. We're gonna have Yesenia meet David, and let's see what she thinks about us. This sim strikes David as a pretty weird individual. I don't think Yesenia is weird. She's gorgeous. What do you mean? Oh, he thinks that she's really attractive though. There's just something about David that seems to vibe that appeals to Yesenia. Okay, well, she likes David, but David's like, she's kind of weird, but I think she's pretty cool. Not leaving to arms. We'll announce our engagement and be like, oh yeah, so Dylan told me that you guys are kind of together. You know, I am getting married if you do, like, you know, want to come to, like, our wedding or anything. Oh, she's like, yeah, that's so great. Oh, Lord. Are they really playing rock, paper, scissors? You can't even see what she got because her sweater's too long. I'm so curious as to who won. Oh my gosh, David is like, I am not fun at. Oh, Did he win? Ooh.
Charlene,
Magnetic bosom. David,
Dylan.
why are you looking? Why are you looking? We'll compliment her outfit because, you know, David, he's a man of fashion, I guess, because he always seems to like other people's or dislike, I should say, pretty much other people's fits. All right, so we did get a little apple just to hold us over before the dinner. While we're over here, let's actually do the dinner to literally the restaurant down here, because I don't think that we've ever like ate here. Charlene and Rosemary, should we bring Yesenia? 1 2 3 4. Wait, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, we'll bring Yesenia. She'll get some of the drama. We have made it to the dinner, and David already has a stank look on his face. All right, so we're just walking in, you know, going to have the dinner, and I actually don't know where to. Oh, here we go. I was like, I don't know where to request the table, so I just kind of clicked on a table that everybody can be at. Let's just say that they were already there. We're just gonna go on over into the room, basically. This is crazy, man. Basically, Rosemary's already here, so David's gonna be like,
Charlene? Charlene, what is she doing here?
and Naomi's like, what is happening? I want to change Naomi's look too. Let's see. Look at David. He's like a pissed, bro. He's like a pissed. He's like, so Charlene, like, what is she doing here? Rosemary's like, I'm just gonna look at my menu, like. But basically, Naomi is gonna be so surprised to see Rosemary, and she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Rosemary? And David's gonna be like,
You know her?
I think it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sing through this. This is awkward. We're just gonna have like David kind of like holler and scream at Charlene, order Charlene to clean. We'll just have him yell at her. Charlene, like, what is this? Charlene, like, I got you, bro.
Yarp, Knox, Sarib, Simsim.
Yeah, David's gonna be like, Charlene, what? Like, why is she here? She's like, you know what, David? We didn't want to tell you because, no, they're not gonna have a difficult relationship. So Charlene's gonna be like, you know what, David? We didn't want to tell you because we knew that you were gonna act this way. And oh my gosh, like, she's going in on him. Like, but Charlene's gonna be like, we knew, this is quite the face. She'll be like, we knew that you were gonna say no. We knew that you did not, but like, it's time, David. It's time to hear mom out, to see what happened, why she left. Like, we need to know this, and you are part of our sibling crew, so you have to be here, okay? Like, you have to be here. And David's like,
But that's not your decision to make, Charlene. If I want to hate the woman, let me hate the woman, okay? Like,
so they're kind of just squabbling, going back and forth, and then Naomi's gonna be like, oh, hey, Rosemary, like, what are you doing here? So let's see, we're gonna express our gratitude for her, but like, I just want to thank you so much for all that you did for me in Windenburg, but it's so crazy to see you here. And Rosemary's like, yeah, you know, it's quite crazy, yeah, like, being here, I did not know that you were David's fiance. And Naomi's like, that is so crazy that you're David's mom. Naomi's gonna be like, I know there's been a lot of tension and a lot of things, you know, with your disappearance, and it's really affected David a lot. Are you, like, I think like he might need like some answers, because it looks like hollering at Charlene, bro. Can we even see them from here? Oh, you can just see David's like pissed off face. But Naomi's gonna be like, I'm, you know, just really happy that he can have this closure, and I really hope that you're able to provide that for him. And Rosemary's like, that's why I'm here. That's why I flew all the way over here to Newcrest, to be able to be closer to my kids. Charlene said that she really needed me. She really wanted me to come and be, you know, around like all the rest of, like, you know, her siblings. And I really just want to have this explanation, not just to tell her, but to be able to tell David and Dylan. And I knew that David wasn't going to want to meet up or even answer my calls. He hasn't answered like any of my calls. Like, I want to at least have my explanation, and then we can try to move forward, hopefully. So Naomi's like, yeah, I know, you know, it's gonna be a lot for him, but let's definitely, like, you know, take it one step at a time. So yeah, David is freaking pissed. Like feeling angry after unpleasant conversation. He's like going off on Charlene. And Charlene's like, David, you need this closure. Okay, like you need the answers. You need this. And David's gonna be like, you know what? I can't stand this. David's gonna try to leave, bro. Like, David's gonna be like, you know what? I can't stand this. Dylan's gonna be like, you know what? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. You see it? You have to see this. And David's like, you know what? I'm out of here, bro. Like, I can't stand this. I'm out of here. So yeah, David, he's gonna leave. Oh my gosh, this is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. He's literally, literally, look at this. David's gonna be like, yeah, getting out of here, bro. He literally just passed by his mom like that. I don't know. How do you guys feel about like David and like should he try to repatch things up with his mom? Like I really like the feeling of like having David be like, you know what, bro, like forget all this. Like I am right to my emotions. I don't want anything to do with her. Like I don't want to hear nothing about it. So yeah, like David, he's like, he out, bro. He out. We'll still have them like get food. All right, so Rosemary's gonna be like, oh, like David, where did David go? And Charlene's gonna be like, Mom, David left. You know how this man is. Like David left, and Naomi's like, I do not know what to do with this man. Like more tense about David, just like because she's kind of mad with him. But she's like, okay, like this is getting to the point where it's too much. Like, come on, David. Like, she looks more angry than tense in this face. Look at her face. But yeah, we're actually just going to not put all our anger to Yesenia. We're gonna be like, oh hi, like, are you like a friend of like the families? And then Dylan's gonna be like, oh, Naomi, this is my +1 to your wedding. He's gonna be like, yeah, so this is my girlfriend, Yesenia. You know, we actually met in Windenburg when we were there. And Naomi's gonna be like, oh my gosh, hello. Like, oh my gosh, you're already great friends. Yeah, that's so, wow, that's so cute. But yeah, they're just gonna chat and Naomi's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you should totally come to my wedding. Like, I would love to see you there. You know, like Dylan, he's definitely such a great guy, such a good kid. And Yesenia's gonna be like, yeah, he's just amazing. Oh my gosh, where is David? I thought he left. He went home. Oh, he didn't want to go home? David, we didn't get any food for you. Oh, now he's gonna go home. Okay. Naomi, put your computer away. They're serving us. Oh, let's look at the food. Oh, here's your order. Why, thank you. Who is this girl staring us down? Hello, who are you? So yeah, we're just gonna eat. And Rosemary, she's just so sad that, you know, David is really like angry with her. And just really just doesn't want to like patch things up. So yeah, she's really sad about it. She's like, oh man, like I know that I really like messed up with you guys. I know it's gonna take a moment. Dang, the waiter's still here and we already finished all our food. Should we get like a cake? Oh, a cheesecake. Oh yeah, can we order dessert? Yeah, let's all grab a serving together. Oh, that cheesecake looks so good. Cheesecake. Hey, the best dessert in the world. Yesenia, sit down. Sit down, please, ma'am. Oh, hello. Why is everybody coming into... Who told you to get my cheesecake? Who told you to get my cheesecake? Well, I guess he needs it, bro. Look at how sad he... Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, you can get some of the cheesecake. He's just so sad. Dang, he should... Yeah. Okay, well, you can have that one piece. All right, well, let's end this the meal and pay the bill. And yeah, we're just all gonna go back home. Oh, I didn't know she didn't finish yet. Oh, sorry. Well, can we give like a hug to Charlene? Because we didn't really get to talk to her too much. After like Charlene kind of got yelled at by David. So we'll give a hug to Charlene before we pee on her. So like it was good to see you, Charlene. We'll definitely need to chat soon. I gotta talk with David. All right, Naomi, let's go home before you pee on yourself. Naomi, she's pretty pissed at David. Oh, nice himself. Looking cute. The cheesecake on the ground. What? Yesenia must not like cheesecake. She left it right on the street because she was the last person eating. Oh Lord. Alrighty, so Naomi is back in the apartment, and before we get into what's about to happen, I just wanted to show you guys real quick that The apartment pretty much kind of looks the same, but I did change some things around just to make it seem more of like David put a little bit of his elements in. I mean, the rest of his like stuff got packed up and it's in like the storage until we moved to our house. But I just want to show you guys how the apartment looks a little bit different, like a little bit different. So I did get the puppy pads because bro, with the having animals in an apartment, whether it be like the city living apartments or even like a residential rental where you're on like not the ground level, trying to take the dog downstairs, have them go to the bathroom, come upstairs, like it's just too much. So I love that Reshade has these doggy pads because they're really happy. They're really helpful. The bathroom, I think that's like the one that has like the most change to it. I put some of his like hygiene products, and we got like some soap and like his razor. We put like that on there. And then we got the toothbrushes, one for Naomi, one for David. So I put that up there. And then we have the robes. So we have the black one for David. Of course, we have that purple one for Naomi. My favorite part, is somebody's car outside? Oh my gosh. So my favorite part is this, right? What the? The car beeping outside. So my favorite part is the desk area because they actually went to rival schools. So Naomi's like diploma and her like little school banner flag thing is up, and then I put David's on the other side. So this is David's diploma from Foxbury, and then Naomi's from Rochester. So we have that up. So yeah, just like little touches just to show that, okay, like it's not just Naomi here. David has a little bit of his elements here as well in the apartment, but a majority of the rest of things are Naomi. But yeah, when Naomi, we'll have David fill the bowl and call up Paul to eat while Naomi's in the bathroom. But yeah, Naomi, homegirl is pissed. She's like, you thought you was mad? I'm even more angry. Hello? And Naomi's like, oh, you want to do this here? You want to do this here, David? You want to do this here? And Naomi's gonna be like, yeah, I think we need to be out the bathroom. Let's actually sit down on the couch. So basically, Naomi's gonna be like, okay, so David, what was that at dinner? Okay, so first, let's backtrack. Okay, let's backtrack some. So why were you at the rec center? I thought you were at work today. And David's like, so I just took the day off. And Naomi's like, okay, you took the day off. Like, what's been happening at work? Like, why did you take the day off? But, we just came back from like Windenburg. Like, didn't they need you? Like, how about with like the cases and things like that? I thought you were saying that there was like, some cases that you have to do when you have to get back. And David's like, just to be honest, like when I went back to work the other day, it just wasn't the best day. They actually took me off of the cases and just put me for like, just the regular work, like with the criminals and, getting mugshots and whatnot. And Emily's like, oh man, like sorry to hear about that. I mean, it's definitely a process. David's like, yeah, it's just so frustrating. And then everything with my mom, and like, why was she even there? Why would Charlene and Dylan like lie to me about that? And Naomi's like, they lied to you because they know how you are. You just left me. Hey, you left all of them. You left us at the dinner. I mean, we had a great dinner, but you just left us there. Like what's up with that? And speaking of dinner, I don't want to forget that I have that cheesecake in my pocket. And can I put the bottle in the fridge? Okay, there we go. And yeah, like Naomi's gonna be like, well, yeah, you left, like no explanation. Like, do you even like consider me? Like, that our wedding is this weekend, right? Like, you let's pull up the calendar. Let's pull up this Saturday, bro. We're supposed to be getting married. Like, what's up, bro? What's up? And David's like, Naomi, like I'm so sorry. Like, how my mom like makes me feel. How all these emotions kind of come out. And Naomi's like, yes, I know, I understand, David. I get you. This has been something that you've been dealing with since we've met, even longer than that. Like, I've been knowing about it since we met, but you've been going through it since you were younger. And she's like, I'm just so sorry that you had to go through that. But now, David, you're older now. It's not just yourself. I just feel like you weren't really considering me or like my feelings at all. And David's like, I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. Like, I didn't mean for that to happen. Whenever I just think about my mom, like all of my emotions kind of come out, and I don't really think too much about a lot of other things. Naomi has known David for a while now, but somehow things are different. Naomi has always thought that she would recognize her soulmate from the moment she met him, but it turns out that love was right under Naomi's nose all along. David's like, okay, you know, we've known each other so long. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I've made you feel any less than. I still really want to go through with this wedding. And Naomi's like, I don't know if we should go through with this wedding. And David's like, and Naomi's like, it's not that I don't want to marry you. I don't know if you're ready to go through with this marriage, or not with the marriage, with this wedding. I didn't realize that Rosemary was the one that was at Windenburg who helped me with my dress. And David's like, it was her? And Naomi's like, yeah, it was her. Like, she was amazing to me. And now all of the things that she was telling me at the wedding dress shop actually does match up with what, you know, like what I know now about her being your mother, because she was saying, you know, how she was married and how things didn't like work out, and everything just kind of fit into place. All the puzzle pieces fit together perfectly. But Naomi's just kind of telling David, like, really want her to be at the wedding. And David's like, I don't know if I want her at the wedding. And Naomi's like, David, for me, for me. Yeah. So that's kind of what Naomi is trying to do, like really push him to the limit, okay? Because all these years of all this pent up anger, like, bro, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. So Naomi's like, I want her to be at the wedding, David. Like, I want Rosemary there. I'm not trying to like force you into doing something that you don't want to do, but I really think that for our relationship, you know, like for things to move forward, I would really appreciate it if you would at least talk with her and have her explain, you know, why did she leave and, you know, what happened, you know? So David's like, you know, I understand you. I think that we should probably sleep on it and see. And Naomi's like, I hate going to sleep angry, but for tonight, I don't want to talk anymore about it. So yeah, she's going to bed. David, you can go to sleep. Well, I'll chat back again with you guys in the morning when they awaken. Wait, hold on. Wait, Naomi, you gotta go to work, man. Wake up. I thought she would wake up. Get ready for work, ma'am. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I showed you guys, I changed Naomi's work fit. She is a baddie. Like, come on, not the Gucci at work. She's letting everybody know that, yeah, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. So yeah, Naomi's off to work, and then David, will have him sleep. He'll go into work today. I didn't even know that Apollo could even sleep on this. That's so cute. So we'll wait for them to get back. Well, Naomi should be back from work pretty soon. That was 11. What is 11? Okay, she's back from work. All right, let's take him on a walk. Let's do a short walk. Apollo, should we play fetch? Do you want to play fetch instead? We're gonna play it here. Should we go to the park? All right, let's go to the park then. Oh. Yo, WW. Oh, there she is. She is here. I wonder if I invite her to the wedding, will she say yes? Love is in the air. Don't you think we should take this opportunity and go on a date? You know I'm getting married this weekend. I thought you knew that. Like, you came to my bachelorette party and everything. You thought it was our bachelorette party together? Ma'am. That's okay. Maybe another time? No other time. We're getting married this weekend. Of course, I'd love to come. Yes, we have Yesenia. Yeah, now she's coming to the wedding, Yesenia. And Naomi's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Yesenia, I did not know that you live so close. Like, I just saw you yesterday, but I don't know you live so close. She's like, yeah, you know, I kind of, you know, stay with someone. And Naomi's gonna be like, oh, you stay with someone? And Yesenia's like, okay, can you keep a little secret? And Naomi's like, a little secret, like, what's up? And she's like, so me and Dylan kind of live together now. Like, he like asked me to move in with him. And Naomi's gonna be like, you know how the Sims make that kind of face? That was her. And y'all live together? Oh shoot, okay. Pretty W. They move quick with their relationship, but hey, like, more power to them. Yesenia stays with Dylan in their apartment, and then Charlene and Rosemary stay in David's old room. Yesenia is like, oh yeah, I used to live like not super close to here, but I just feel like the more that I saw you guys and ran into you, you probably were like wondering like, oh, you must live like super close, you know? Like, and she's like, yeah, I was kind of wondering that, but yeah, so she stays with Dylan. Kind of cray. Alrighty, so sorry if the lighting is a little different. I literally filmed the first part of the episode before I went to work, and now this is after I got off of work, so like 11 hours later, I'm finishing up the remaining of the recording. So sorry if I look a little different, if the light is a little weird. I did fix my buns because they looked really weird, but the hair was not hairing today. I feel like I got into somewhat of like an okay look for the remainder of the video, but if I look a little different, that's why. And if the lighting's a little weird, yeah, it's like 12 hours later since I filmed the beginning part. But anyways, Naomi is back from the pod. Let's feed our big boy Apollo. And then we'll also feed Naomi as well. We'll get her some food that makes pork noodles. Let's do serving size of 3 because we'll have Naomi eat now, and then later on we'll probably get something for David as well. While Naomi is cooking that, she's kind of like thinking over everything that kind of happened at the dinner, you know, with like David's mom, and she's like, I really want to invite her to Rosemary because she wants to like really get to know her as not just like somebody who, you know, she met who helped her with her dress, but like her future mother-in-law, you know. She wants to be able to like have like a really good like relationship with her on that level. So Naomi's kind of thinking like, man, I really want to invite over Rosemary, but like, hey, like, bro, it's time. David's back. Oh, Naomi, where'd the food go? Why are you eating? She literally cooked food, looks delicious by the way, but then goes in to eat the cheesecake. I mean, cheesecake is great.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. he was like needing help trying to push that out, bro. Like I'm sorry for getting in between you and your private moment, David. I just wanted to see where you almost finished with the bathroom, but oh Jesus, stunk up the whole toilet, bruh. Dang. Okay, Naomi, why are you in the bathroom eating? That is so nasty. Oh, girl, sit here, please. David tore up my bathroom. And Naomi just went over there to eat with him in there. Like, can we chat a little bit? And Naomi's like, yeah, we could chat. And, you know, he just wants to just let her know that, hey, you know, like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm just like super sorry. And Naomi's like, oh, David. And David's like, I really do want to get married still. Like, David probably meant well, but Naomi was not a fan of receiving that kind of affection. Some sins tend to lay it on too thick. David's really like affectionate. What do you mean? She doesn't like affection. Oh my. Naomi's like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So Naomi's probably like, all right, you know what, David, I believe you. I'll believe what you think. But if you still like want to get married, if you still love me like you say you do, then yeah, let's continue, you know, getting married. So the wedding's back on. Yeah, basically David just wants to try to like reassure Naomi like, hey, like I still want to be with you. I'm so sorry about how I treated you. Even though everything with my mom really just, it's like an out of body experience almost. Like I just don't think about how it affects the people that I really care about. And I know that besides you, I've hurt, you know, Charlene and Dylan in the process. I definitely want to apologize to them. But for right now, I just want to apologize to you and let you know that I will try to hear her out. He doesn't want to say like, oh, like I'm gonna patch things up, you know, but he's just gonna say like, oh, I'm gonna try, you know, I'll hear her out. I'll talk with her and see what happened. But I just want to let you know that I'm serious about being married to you. I want to be together, and I really am just sorry about how I treated you throughout this whole process. Oh, David, hello. Oh, their height difference is so cute. Naomi's like a little shorty, bro. Like, they're so cute. Naomi's gonna be like, I kind of was wondering another thing. And David's gonna be like, Naomi, what were you wondering? Like, what's going on? And Naomi's basically just gonna ask David, like, I think we should, you know, meet up for dinner or have her over to the place. And David's like, and Naomi's like, whatever makes you feel comfortable, you know? But I think we should invite her out somewhere where we can go get some food or even over at our house so she can explain her situation of what's going on, what's going down. And David's like, okay, you know, I like the idea. I'm open to it. It's me and you now. It's not just me, you know, just making all these draft decisions. We talk about it. We're a team, you know, we make our decisions together. We're gonna do that. And also, David is also gonna tell Naomi while they're, you know, patching things up, like, hey Naomi, I wanted to see, like, you know, what did you want to do for the honeymoon? And Naomi's like, oh, I thought we were just gonna, you know, like just spend some time in Sulani, you know, like doing the honeymoon things, and afterwards, you know, we can hang with your dad. And David's like, I mean, that sounded like a good idea, but I think that I want to have something special, just the two of us. So David is actually going to book this little excursion that we're going to go on. And he wants it to be a surprise to Naomi. So she doesn't know specifically where they're going, but David's like, okay, it's about $1,000. or so, but I think it's gonna be great. Like I want it to be a surprise to you. I think that you'll love it, and y'all already know David, he's like outdoorsy kind of guy, so he's like, I'm a bucket, and I just want it to be like a surprise. I know you're gonna have fun. We're gonna just spend the entire week there. It's gonna be great, and we're gonna spend a wholesome week, you know, having fun with them on the honeymoon. So I can't wait for that. But David's just telling Naomi about it, and Naomi's gonna be like, I love that idea. I don't know about how I feel about your surprises, but I'm open for it. Well, Naomi's gonna be like, okay, well, David, I'm gonna go to sleep. You can stay up as late as you want, but I'm tired. So we're gonna have David book the honeymoon excursion, and David's gonna be like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool, bro. This is gonna be so interesting. Like, I also want David to look into hiring a real estate agent, because I think that it's time, y'all, that we start looking at getting a house. I mean, we got 61 grand. So I definitely want to see what we have available. Hire a realtor. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hire a realtor. They can come tomorrow, that'd be perfect. But if not, then we're gonna be gone Thursday, Friday, and of course Saturday for the wedding. I just feel like maybe we should do Jada, because she has more years of experience. Even though she has 4-star rating, out of those 17 years, it balances out. That's a good number. And then 2.3. I think we're gonna do Jada. I'm on my way, David. Looking forward to discuss our next real estate endeavors. Oh, not on your way at 10 p.m. Okay, I thought we can like update like our information, but I think that'll be it.
Warble.
We're gonna go to sleep. Oh my gosh, Apollo, don't play in the puddles. Oh Lord, now he's all dirty. Oh, David, no, he literally was going to bed. David, my man. All right, Apollo, this is just a shame. Don't come in my room with you all dirty. Oh no, Apollo's been caught by the... Oh, no, realtor has arrived at 11 p.m. She actually was coming. All right, let's actually end the realtor appointment, and then we'll do it tomorrow when Naomi gets off of work. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this place is filthy. It's time to get rid of this mold on here. Oh. All right, and then let's polish that, and then we'll repair that. Not the toxic mold, please. I just cleaned up. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's death mold. Apollo, get away from it. I just cleansed you. Go here. Go here. Naomi is going to work. Like, David, you can wake yourself up too. We need some help. Naomi's like, once we get our own place, we don't need to hire nobody, because we gonna know how to repair and fix all this stuff. Thank you, David, for helping us. All right, when does Naomi have work? Right now? Oh gosh. I was like, it's been a minute. It hasn't told me to go to work, but... And David should have work at like right now too? Oh my God. Naomi missed like pretty much her whole work day already. So yeah, we'll have them both go off to work. And then when Naomi gets back, we're gonna call up the real estate agent again, and we'll have them start looking for some houses for us. I think it should be really good. Apollo, Apollo just loves to be in the mold. Wake yourself up. Why are you here? All places to be. You're gonna be in the place with the mold. Of all places to be. Oh Lord, I'm so tired of this dog. Literally just cleaned you. Apollo just like, yeah, like, let me just get into the mold. Let me just become toxic. Before I forget, let me contact the real estate agent, because Apollo really just getting on my nerve. Make the appointment with the real estate agent. Your realtor arrived? Where is she? Wait, Naomi, where is she? My realtor is like non-existent. Oh, there she is. Oh my God. Okay, well, hello Jada, you finally made it. So just go away now. So let's actually make a friendly introduction. Can we just order like delivery, and then they could like bring in food for us? Let's see, order delivery. Sweet and sour pork, yeah, party size. Set house wish list. So let's do that. We'll tell her like, hey, you know, we're getting married. We're thinking of like having a nice house, you know, like we have a budget for how much, you know, that we want to spend. The worlds that they want to live in is definitely any place in Newcrest would be great. They also are looking at Windenburg. They also want to look at Sulani. And then they really love Mount Kamarevi or Tartosa. And then let's see. Tamarang, they haven't really been like Tamarang or anything, but yeah, from all the places that they looked at that they really want to go to, those are kind of the worlds that they're looking at. And then value range, so we'll probably say like 70k to 50k, because I mean we can make some more money, like there ain't no problem. Like Naomi gives them books, like we got our blog posts, you know, David is racking in the money too, so we'll say between that amount. And then we'll see lot traits, good schools, sunny aspects, good soil, fast internet, natural lighting, good breeze. I think that might be like the main things. And of course, yeah, the internet. So yeah, those are kind of like our ranges. Yeah, as you can see, we're at 60,000, but I put the range between 70 to 150k. I want to see if it finds us a house for that much, and will we have like a balance owed? Like, will we have like a mortgage kind of thing? I don't know. I haven't really played too much into it, but I really want to see. So we'll submit that. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll get back to you in a couple of days. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Let's see what else she has for us. That's pretty much it. Open realtor profile. Okay, well, we're looking forward to all of your assistance, Jada. We thank you much. But I think that's pretty much all we have for you. So we'll end our appointment with her. And is my delivery here? Because I want to make a house party so we can invite over everyone. Just kind of like a dinner party kind of thing. Yeah, dinner party. That'll be perfect. David and Naomi. David, Charlene, Rosemary, Dylan, and Naomi. It'll be the owner residence and it'll be at 7. Okay, so even though we got food coming, I still want to see if she can make something. I don't know what she's patting, but... Oh, take the food. All right, so we got the food for the delivery. So just in case if all else fails, we have this sweet and sour pork. David, are you playing foosball? You can say hi to your mother-in-law. Be like, hey, Malaya, you want to come over to our dinner party? I mean, while she's already here. Let's start it. Oh my gosh, he is filthy. Hello? Rosemary, what are we wearing? Oh, this is just beautiful. This is just beautiful, bro. Are you serious? I'm sorry, bro. We gotta give homegirl a fit. Just a quick one. Who did this to you, Rosemary? Because it definitely was not me. Alrighty, so we got everybody. I'm gonna say everybody come up here. Can we all just sit together? You know what? Can I have David just have everybody sit together? Yeah, David, can you be the one? And then Naomi is gonna call to meal and eat. Oh, hello, baby. Let's go. Oh, heck yes. Oh, man. Oh, look at Dylan next to Rosemary. Rosemary's gonna be like, oh my gosh, David, I love your place. David's gonna be like, oh, well. Thanks, I guess. And then we're gonna have Naomi just chat with Rosemary, and we're gonna give her a hug as well. And Naomi's like, oh, it's so good to see you. He's like, thank you so much for giving me a chance to come over to try to, you know, like chat, you know, with you guys and explain myself. And I'm just like really like happy. All right, Naomi, where are you, ma'am? She's giving Rosemary a massage. Oh my gosh, they are literally like the cutest. Well, since they're over here giving massages and whatnot, I'm gonna have David use the bathroom because he's about to pee himself. Oh my gosh. I think he did. Oh no, David, yeah, no. Yeah, they say you stank, bruh. Oh no, Malaya, get out of there. What are you doing? Look at my fiance. Oh Lord. David's like, oh Malaya, didn't mean for that to happen. And then we have all the siblings here just chatting. And Malaya's gonna be like, okay, Marlo, I think got our food, you know, hung out with everybody, you know, the new family, but I think, you know, they have some things to discuss and talk about. So we're gonna let them be and we'll have them go. We're just going to see if we can find some common ground. And Charlene's like, yeah, Mom, I think it's time for the explanation for what's up. We know we waited for David to, you know, cool down a little bit, but we really wanted him to be here so we can know like what happened, like what was going on. Rosemary's basically going to explain to the fam back then when they were all together. She was really happy with Derek. Is his name Derek, right? Dylan Derek. Yeah, Derek. She was really happy with their father, Derek. And when they all were in Windenburg, she went over to her family's house and was letting them know, like, I was able to find love again. I'm really like into this man named Derek, and he does have a son, and he's amazing. He's great. And I think that we could be like a really great family. And I don't know if we've been to Rosemary's place. I think we have. But basically, Rosemary, her family is pretty well off. They got the shmoneys, if you know what I mean. And her family was very particular to who Rosemary was supposed to be in a relationship with. And their father was a really well-off man. And that's kind of how like Rosemary's parents, you know, David, Charlene, Dylan, Sonny's, you know, grandparents kind of saw marriage kind of like a business transaction kind of thing, you know. What are they going to get out of them being together and being married? And when Rosemary decided to divorce him because he was not a great man, very controlling, didn't really see Rosemary as like a person, kind of just like an object to kind of show around when they would go to different kind of like events and things like that. So Rosemary just got sick and tired of it and divorced him. And now that she was actually trying to be happy with Derek, her parents didn't like that. She kind of just like disconnected from her family, moved to Sulani with Derek and Dwight. Her family literally had all the power and monies to literally cut her off from everything. And it was becoming a lot on Derek and Dwight, you know, because they kind of had to, what is it, like 5 of them? Like they kind of had to take care of additional 5 people. And every single time that Rosemary was, you know, trying to make amends with like her family and trying to get her parents to see her, you know, being with her new family, they just like disowned everything, and they did everything in their power to make her life miserable, pretty much. So they kind of, is it called an ultimatum? But they kind of told her like, so you can still be with this man that we do not approve of, or you can come back to our family and we can give, you know, money to support your children, but you can't be with him. So Rosemary was kind of like stuck in this decision, and she was kind of like just telling like all of them, and look at Charlene, like, oh my god, Mom, like what? Oh my gosh, their faces are perfect. Yeah, perfect reactions. So basically, like, you know, Rosemary is telling them this whole story, and everybody's looking like, oh my gosh, like, that was horrible. Like, we had no idea. And Rosemary is just telling all of them, like, I didn't want you guys to have to suffer because of me, and I'd rather you guys just go on and hate me. Kind of made this decision to give up, or the family that I want for the family that I have, to try to take care of you guys, even though I can't be in the picture. And one day she just kind of packed her bag when everybody was asleep. Her mom had her a ticket to fly her on back to Windenburg, and that's kind of how Rosemary kind of left. You know, kind of crazy, you know. Family is pretty wild. And Derek and Rosemary actually met up some years later to kind of go through everything and talk about everything. And Rosemary told Derek basically like, I'm so sorry that I left you, especially with all of my children. But it was just something that I really wanted for them to be able to make sure that they were able to have like an all right life, you know? And they kind of caught up, you know, we're still in touch. Rosemary would never go to Sulani because she just always thought it was so painful to be that close in the area where her family was, that she knew that she had disappointed and the ones that she left. Because she realized like if she goes back, it's over, bro. Like she is just gonna break down and want to be with her kids again. So she never went to Sulani. Yeah, David is kind of just like, oh my gosh, like that is just so sad. Like look at David, he's just like soaking in everything and just like he's just like so like upset and sad about it. So Rosemary's like, oh, I just want to apologize, I'm just so sorry. Yeah, everybody's like, oh man, like that's just so crazy. I'm just so glad that you told us about this. I now want to have a good relationship with you guys again, and I want to catch up, you know, from all these years that we weren't able to be together. But I just want to be able to like tell you guys the truth, you know, for what happened. David's kind of glad that he got to hear this information from his mom, because he always wondered why did my mom leave me? Why does my mom not like me anymore? Like Why did she hate us so much to leave and never even come to see us or ever return? Yeah, so basically David is just kind of wanting to say like, okay, like, Rosemary, if you don't hug your son. Rosemary said, F that. Rosemary said, heck to the no. Rosemary, if you don't... You're messing up the storyline, Rosemary. You're messing up the storyline. Ah, Rosemary. All right, let's see if we do from Rosemary's perspective. Okay, so Rosemary, if you don't hug your son right now, if you don't hug your son lovingly right now, come back in here.
Rangoya?
David! Oh my gosh, bro. They will hug. They will hug if I have to force them to do it. Okay, I mean, y'all can family kids, but y'all can't hug lovingly. Look at Rosemary. Rosemary's like, I'm just so glad, David. Oh, finally a hug. Thank Jesus. All right, now you can leave, Rosemary. Now you can get up out of here. But yeah, anyways, yeah, they just wanted to hug it out, you know. And David's gonna be like, you know, like, you're not so bad, Mom. You know, Rosemary's gonna be like, okay, okay. Okay, like, I know this isn't, we're not totally, you know, back on like amazing terms, but I'm glad that we're, you know, stepping in a good direction. And David's gonna be like, yeah, I'm really happy about that too. I'm glad you came over. You should definitely think about coming to the wedding. I would want you to, you know, be there with me and Naomi, you know, walk down the aisle, get married and whatnot. And Rosemary's like, you already know I wouldn't miss it for the world. And David's like, I'm really glad you're gonna come. And she's like, you're my son, I have to be there. Like, what do you mean? Like, I have to be there. It's 12:30. Rosemary, ma'am, you can go. Just go away. Respectfully. We gotta go bed. I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Definitely leave me a comment down below what's your favorite part. How do you like the whole story about like Rosemary, like what kind of happened with her? I was going back and forth with so many different like storylines and just trying to see what was like the best one to use for Rosemary, and you know, why she left, why she was gone all this time. So I think it was great. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I would really love to read them and comment back to you guys. But thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure you subscribe down below for the next episodes and other videos that will be coming out from me. And yeah, stay beautiful and handsome as you already been before, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.